and everybody know your name again. But you know what? You're not bitter. You're not mad. You're back. You're back. You're back. You're back.
Physically fit. Catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, 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 wanna feel my grip. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Physically fit. Catch it in your eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, 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 wanna feel my grip. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip.
I know she want no line from you. Me, I won't feel worry, only one and two. When I see you flying out of Timbuktu, chucking all the money from the tree I grew. I know she teared his eyes from you. Caught me in the middle of the ball I threw. If you want me bowing to the glass I drew, I could melt the colors if you stain on you. Time up around me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice on Monty. Candy cooking on school county. Time up around me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice on Monty. County cooking old school county.
Physically fit. Catch her in the eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, boom, bow, wanna feel my grip. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rock it on a compact disc. In a pocket full of Cohen. Yeah, want my kiss. Look up, what's your bliss?
Anytime I do a shawty, feeling like a wonderlottery. I've been getting money, I do not for free. I've been all eyes on me. Came in with the gorillas and the swingers with the. I ain't selfish, I will let you in your off the corner like I'm both with dick. I'm slow with it. Maybe just go with it. Oh, I'm for sure with it. And if you want it, we can go get it. Okay, hold on. Let me slide one last time. Go flash. And we up in this class, but this love don't last. Passion is fading. I'ma give you my last.
Physically fit. Catch her in the eye, wanna taste of it. Boom, boom, bow, wanna feel my grip. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rock it on a compact disc. In a pocket full of Cohen. Yeah, want my kiss. Look up, what's your bliss?
I don't know, nowhere to go. Bouncing off the walls, got a disco soul. Pounce them goals, pressure on the toes. When they get to swinging on, prime your, twist up your toes. Fly up the jet, make your neck unfroze. Don't take the toll, turn up the beat, make them lose control. I don't know, nowhere to go. Bouncing off the walls, got a disco soul. Pounce them goals, pressure on the toes. When they get to swinging on, prime your, twist up your toes. Fly up the jet, make your neck unfroze. Don't take the toll, turn up the beat, make them lose control.
So funnily enough, we rode over to Viper's territory, and the guy who tagged along in my cart is now our opponent. So friends become enemies real quick here in 2K23. Guys, I got a point guard on me, 6'4". I've got 5 inches of size and back down Punisher badge. So if we need a quick bucket, dive it to me in the paint.
Also, they have, their tallest player is 6'4", so I could try to bully them too.
Absolutely. Ooh. We have the size advantage on them.
We'll have to stay out on cheaters.
And Gregor's still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. On offense, here are the Magic. From 11 feet away, and the basket is good. Suggs has got his second bucket of the night.
Suggs showing you right there, he's not just a facilitator.
Curry kicks to MP. From deep. Ball's not loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And you got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Suggs kicks to Fultz. Wagner outside. Back to Fultz. Pass to Carter. To the middle. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Carter.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin. And this is a team that has been trying to develop young players. And they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
You know, look at the job Jalen Suggs did in his rookie season. I mean, he started to show some of those flashes as the season wore on. Flashes of athletic superiority, but also an understanding of how to impact the game with his speed and size and fearlessness.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And about Jalen Suggs, Mark, primed for a tremendous season.
No question about it in my mind, Kevin. I mean, the Magic fans are in for a treat. They are excited to see him play again. I think he's got the ability to be elite if things come together as I anticipate they will for him. I think they're fortunate to have him in Orlando running the point.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. He's looking forward to this first meeting between these teams. He told his guys, this is a fantastic opportunity to show what we've got and what we're about. But we have to protect the rim at all costs, even if that allows them to get an open shot from time to time. Well, it's an interesting strategy, guys. We'll see if it works.
Thank you, David. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. MP from deep three-point land. Looney with the bucket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Wagner outside. They double him with Wiggins. Pass to Suggs. A three ball. A shot off that time. And Golden State will come the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 5 points so far.
Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys?
So it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead here.
Your Magic 35, the Warriors 43. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Warriors leading by 8. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And stolen by MP. Shoots a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Banchero kicks to Wagner. To the paint, Suggs goes up and lays it nice and easy. 10 points for Jalen Suggs.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Curry passes it to MP. Puts it up. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Franz Wagner wasted no time making a splash in the league. Took home a Rookie of the Month award at the end of 2021. A really good start for him on his budding NBA career. You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. They host the Kings after this game.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Wagner's Rookie of the Month award was well-earned, Clark. He is a hard-working player.
Yeah, I agree. He's earned and carved out a spot for this team already. And he's accomplished those feats quite quickly. I mean, Wagner has tremendous potential, I think, and a really bright future. He's a versatile player, a hard-working guy. He's only going to get better.
Curry kicks to MP. That 3 off the mark. The Magic trail by 8. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Wagner against Wiggins. Fultz, the pass to Carter. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 assists in the game.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. We know the league's cracking down in those. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. Ole is out there with Banchero. And it's Carter in at the center position. This is out there for Orlando. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
I like this throwback approach they're taking. Looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
The Warriors trail. Curry kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Wiggins. MP with it to take the lead. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Fultz the pass to Suggs. Yeah, the step back. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Thompson dishes to MP. A 3. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense. Player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
Curry kick. To MP. Back to Curry. There's the pass to MP. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. Imagine trail by 4. Pass to Suggs. Back to Fultz. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
That could be an important bucket as this game tightens up. I mean, Wiggins looking sure of himself out there.
And the foul called on MP. That's his. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, about the mental toughness that this group showed. They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is...
They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the violate. All about my cheese, it's a rat race. If you win it first, you win last.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding...
Man, listen, there's a lot of love.
20 women on me, fall like Titanic. Sounding like the Remy, like a zombie, running empty. You can see my show it to your hubby. Please don't get annoyed, you'll be talking. I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist, Titanic.
good for sure.
I like it. Great choice.
matchup. Nope, get out. There, reject.
There we go. Get out of here.
I like the communication, though. Let's keep it going.
Oh, no, that was just a horrible pass.
Oh, okay.
This is the challenge, is keeping up with their speed.
With teams still figuring out rotations, Brent, at this point of the season, many players are unsure about their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a veteran team or a team that's been together for a lot of years, Kevin, this is about battling for minutes to show you're capable of handling that responsibility, and that mentality is important to the coaching staff. So you got to be ready, you got to be prepared for those minutes, and you got to produce.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Thanks, David. That's great information. We'll see if they've devised a strategy, Greg, that can get them out early.
Right. Facing such a disruptive defense poses challenges, but Coach seems on it.
Yeah, I feel like the plan is there. They just got to match their opponent's intensity level. When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
McCollum kicks to Jones. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Magic in Orlando. Steady as can be. Talk more, Brent, about what Jonas Valanciunas means to the game.
Truly the definition of consistency. Jonas Valanciunas averaging double-digit scoring for 11 straight seasons and a double-double the last 4. That's the epitome of a guy who does the dirty work and produces. Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game, that's got to be a feel-good.
Williamson kicks to McCollum. On the wing, Jones. MP against Valanciunas. Here's Williamson, and it's Looney with the rebound.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Green breaking loose, and a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's 13 points for MP. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jones. Offensive rebound. No good from Valanciunas. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Lakers. And the basket by MP.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pelicans trail by 11. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to...
Substitution on the court.
On the inbound. Tries again. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's MP. And it's Looney in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension with Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Here's Williamson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Williamson's got 8 points in the quarter. The 3 from MP. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Murphy. New Orleans moving it around. Ingram wide open. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Well, Brandon Ingram answering the call comes right back with 3 of his own.
And a deep 3 from MP. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Inside. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, it is big trouble.
Pass to Kuminga. And a deep 3 from MP. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. MP's got 24.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And it's Ingram missing.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And that one, good. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Passes to Nance. Here's Alvarado. 1 second left. And it is good. And the buzzer. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Oh!
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless energy to get the ball.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
MP outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They host the Kings after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility is...
The pass to Jerome. MP outside. And again, no good by Golden State. Pelicans leading by 9. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jones kicks to Murphy. Williamson left side. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Nice to see Larry Nance Jr. get his offensive game going. He doesn't dominate much on this end, but he's doing it now.
Jerome passes to MP. Shoots. They get it back. Looney. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And your Pelicans, 67.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In it forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. Then it's Kevon Looney. Then it's MP. And it's Jerome in at the point guard position.
And while it took Brandon
and some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Pelicans leading by 19.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pelicans.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Brandon Ingram.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And Iguodala comes to help. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And you think of Graham, he's a potent shooter from the outside, and he can get hot. Someone who really helps space the floor.
Garrett Temple has checked in for New Orleans. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. To halt the run, and he hits the jump shot. And that's now 30 points for MP. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Both free throws good from Daniels. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jerome passes to MP. A three-pointer, no good. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and
I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage. I'm on the run, I'm on the run. You're gon' go choose, I'm on the up. The boy in
So what's the big emergency? Someone die or something?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So you don't know anything?
No, I just got a text from Ricky saying to meet here as soon as possible.
I got the same one. Ash, anything?
Nope.
And everything's clear on social, so it's not about anything happening online.
No, of course. No, you have my word. All right. All right, thanks. Take care. You want to tell us what's going on, Rick?
Look, it's Othello. He's trying to trade you.
Excuse me?
Look, there's a lot of backstory here, but yeah, the bottom line is Othello's trying to trade you, and we all need to talk strategy.
Whoa, I got plenty of time right now, Ricky. So how about you just backtrack a little bit and tell me exactly what's going on? Starting with how you know all that.
Look, I can't tell you all that, man. Look, this is like some deep state office politics, but look, just trust me, the intel is solid.
And that intel is?
Othello feels Freddie's trying to replace him.
We're talking about branded marketing, Freddie?
Yeah, branded marketing.
Yo, bro, that is insane. Dude is not even a basketball guy.
Yeah, you know that. I know that. But from Othello's perspective, he feels like Freddie is Phil's right-hand man, which means that he's in his ear, which means he can recommend firing him. You know what they think about each other?
Not exactly best friends.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Look, right now, Othello feels threatened. And when a man like Othello feels threatened, he lashes out.
So what does that have to do with me?
You're Freddie's pet project. Look, with you gone, Freddie's whole reasoning for being here disappears.
But I thought they brought him here to, like, modernize the marketing department or something like that.
No, that's mostly for the media. Freddie's an A-plus marketing guy, but the real reason he was brought on was to solve the MP problem.
Wait, no. MP project? What is that?
Don't get emotional. My point is, if you're gone, it means that Freddie failed to sell you to the fan base. And if Freddie failed, that means that Phil failed. And if Phil failed, somebody's going to pay for that. It's not going to be Phil.
Look, just... Right now, Othello's trying to consolidate his power. I mean, think about it. With Freddie out of the picture, that's just one less person who can question Othello's way of doing things.
What are you thinking?
If he wants to trade me, let him trade me.
Whoa.
No. If the fans don't want me, my own organization doesn't want me, why am I even here?
You don't mean that.
No, I do. How many times am I to get told that I'm not wanted before I take the hint?
Look, MP, I know that this is a hard pill to swallow, but you're looking at this the wrong way.
How should I be looking at it, Ricky? How?
As one man's opinion who's out of touch on the modern NBA player trying to desperately save his job.
One man, an entire city. What is the difference in this case?
No. The fans are the fans, and you know you are well on your way to winning them over. Winning cures everything. Remember that.
And what about Othello?
Okay, yeah, that situation is a little trickier to navigate, but you're not powerless here.
Okay. So tell me, what power do I have in this situation?
You can fight back. Look, if Othello's the only one trying to ship you off, then he's creating a you versus him situation.
Okay.
Make it so he has to leave, not you.
And how do we do that then?
There are ways.
Yeah. See, this is a PR problem. Othello wants to trade you? Fine. We're going to make sure that everybody knows that he's doing that out of spite and paranoia, not for the good of the team.
If we can make your case persuasively, we can get the press on your side.
Mm-hmm.
And once national press starts calling for a GM's job, very rare that they survive.
You know what, guys? I appreciate all the fun little capers you have planned for me. But like I said, I'm good.
Wait.
If they want to trade me, let them trade me.
No, MP, think
let
about
them trade
this.
me.
MP, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?
Listen,
City View.
I'm not in the mood for City View right now.
Okay, I get it, but I just think it would be good for you to take your mind off all this for a second.
Fine. But I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, it's understandable. Why don't we just meet up there after the game?
All right, that's fine.
Hey, we're gonna get through this, okay? I love you.
I love you too.
No way.
Nice block, Brian.
Come on.
Brian's got it unlocked.
This build should just be called the Eraser because it just erases so many shot attempts. No way. Oh, screen got me.
Yeah, watch on those screens.
Good cut. Nice, good finish. All right, we need to stop.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Kevin Huerter out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward.
Gotta love a big who can also move the ball. Nice find by Sabonis.
Pass to MP. He shoots it. Good. He hits the jumper.
Number 1 from Andrew Wiggins.
Now here's Mitchell, averaging around 6 a game. There's the double team with Wiggins. Sabonis against Curry. Mitchell's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Green. MP with it. Hey, from beyond the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. MP's got 5 now.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
The former home of the Warriors, Richard, Oakland. What was it like to play over the East Bay?
Listen, it was a lot more fun when I was playing in a Warriors uniform versus playing against them. Those crowds are insane. Maybe the loudest in the NBA, although the Boston fans might have a little bit of something to say about that. But I must say, this new building is gorgeous.
Now here's Huerter. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Warriors on D. Down low. Huerter. And he banks in the layup. Huerter's got his second basket on the night.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
The way that Curry reads the floor, he could get double-digit assists on any night if he wanted to.
The ball's knocked loose. MP against Mitchell. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
We know about the Kings and their lack of recent success, RJ, but their front office has not been idle.
Yeah, they've been bold. 2 major trades at the deadline last year, and overall of their coaching staff, and now they're looking to end their playoff drought now.
Double team on Mitchell. Outside Huerter. Fires the 3. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they want.
Barnes, it's good.
A true team-first guy. Sabonis is always ready to share the ball.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile 1 drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
2 minutes remaining.
Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 14.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And the Kings call time here.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history. No longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
And a new group.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Lynn. Now Davis. Here's Mitchell. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. Taking a look at Sacramento. Alex Len is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Davis in at small forward. And the basket by Looney.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
The Kings trailing. Outside Huerter. Back to Mitchell. On the wing, Davis. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game. And Sacramento has possession after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And here's MP from outside. Gets the 3-ball to go. MP's got 19 points.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Outside Herder. To the inside. Here's Len. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Len's got his first basket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
That one from long range. And the Warriors lead by 6.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside Mitchell. Davis from long range. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's MP. Here's Looney. From down in the low post, it goes. Looney's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on.
And a pretty tightly.
With a score, 55. The Kings 50. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Dance Team. The nation.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And so here's Sacramento. It's a 5-point game.
The first thing I think of when watching Davion Mitchell is defense. Mitchell entered the league as one of the best on-the-ball defenders out there.
Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors 5.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent to his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And no doubt, Davion Mitchell is an elite defensive guard. Why is that, Grant?
Well, B.A., despite standing 6 feet, he's got a 6'5" wingspan. Mitchell is really strong and quick. But the biggest thing, Davion never takes a possession off.
MP shot is good.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Stolen by MP. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Outside Barnes. Shoots over Wiggins. Barnes, no good.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
MP, no good.
Oh, I don't know if that's their best option. Defensively, anytime he's shooting a 3, they're saying he's with us.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Kings made a big trade last season to acquire all-star Domantas Sabonis. It's clear they want to break from their league-long playoff drought, and they're hoping he can help them do it. He said, quote, "It's exciting. I want to be here. We're going to fight and get wins." Back to you.
Yeah, they're all in, Allie. Thank you. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, the consistency is always there. I just love the ball movement.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Love to see Sabonis get dominant like this. Defense has no chance to interfere.
And the Warriors call time here.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Make some noise and welcome out your Warriors 16.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he is run wild.
Herder's checked in for Sacramento. Mitchell comes in from up. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
During the break, the coach of the Kings had some words for his team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Good on the first. And that makes it a three-point lead.
Shooting for Sacramento, Davion Mitchell.
And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
At the line for the Kings, Davion Mitchell. At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a 3 can tie it now.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching, and we'll see.
Oh, man.
I told you we'd have a good time.
This was great. This was great.
Good.
Hey, you know, I'm sorry for blowing up on you the other day. This is just, it's really hard for me to deal with. You know, it's too much at times.
I know, but you don't have to figure it out alone. You've got a whole team just here to support you.
There's nothing to figure out, though. Like, we go wherever they send me. That's how this league works.
You're serious?
Mila, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm on my rookie contract. We can literally go wherever they send me.
Unless you fight.
Well, like Ricky said.
No, not like Ricky said. Ricky and Ashley want you to wage war in the press. I just want you to be you.
Yeah, well, me being me is what got me here.
No, I want you to be the best version of you on the court. Make it impossible for Othello to trade you without looking like a fool.
What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila, I am working myself to the bone right now.
I know. I think it's time to work a little harder. The MP that I fell in love with would not just roll over and give up like this.
I'm not giving up. That's not what I'm doing.
Dig your heels in. I mean, you said you wanted to start a family here. Did you mean that?
Of course I meant that. This is where I want to... Thank you, sir. This is where I want to be. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Okay, well, if you want it, fight for it. If you have anything left in the tank, it's time to give it. I've seen you overcome impossible odds before, MP. Have you forgotten about college already?
No, I have not forgotten about college.
Then dig deep. Do it again. I know it's in you. I mean, do you want to stay or not?
Yes.
Are you
yes,
sure?
I want to stay.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't think this whole good soldier routine is the way to go. I am trying my hardest out there, and if that's not enough already, then I don't know.
Okay, I hear you. I think you should think about it, because I'm just saying, as your girlfriend, the sabotage routine is not you.
And what about as my business manager? What does she think?
I don't know. You should weigh your options, I think. You can talk to Ricky and Ashley. I'm sure they have more details about their plan if you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to think on this one.
Take your time. When you're ready, we can talk about it as a team.
I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage. I'm on the run, I'm on the run. You're gon' choose, I'm on the up. The boy and the man, you're all in one. But I used to be the one that caught the bus on the red light. I don't need transit, only crew, no friends. When you see me, that's it. They ain't even like me last year. Now they know my face. China on the base, we be in a place like the K.CD. They watch me like I'm on TV. Brought this back, but I ain't got receipt. Coking up Bobby Flay when I'm on this beat, yeah. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in a ride. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you win last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in a ride. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you win last place. 21 men on me, follow like Titanic. Sounded like Do-Re-Mi, like a zombie, running empty. You can see my show it to your hubby. Please don't get annoyed. You be talking like you got a point. I got hundreds in my pocket. I got hundreds from Detroit. Spending on some things that I don't need because I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl. It's not a toy. I'm the best out. Sorry that you left out. If you thought of something opposite, then go ahead, bounce. Never care about nada. Go ahead and make me care now. Turn my feelings off and now I'm ready for my close-up. Closer, closer. She be getting closer. One more step. Your relationship is over. Good to meet ya when you're coming over. Trying to put my hand around your itty-bitty shoulder. They got me in a bad place. Might crash.
On the yeah.
There you go. Good job.
I'm looking for that.
No, is that in? Okay, thank you. There's the stop.
Coming up.
I'm going right up the middle. That's a look.
For the tie. Get in.
Yeah. Nice shot, Chris. Nice shot.
Let's go. One more stop.
Nope. I'm going. I'm going.
Inside.
That's fine. Corner. Corner.
Back in.
I see him. I see him.
Come on, one stop for the win.
Stop.
Let's do it, guys.
19,
come
19.
on. Come on.
Well, we're used to seeing a lot of player movement in the offseason, so how long do you think it takes, Doris, for a reconstructed team to get together and find that mesh point?
Kevin, that is not an answer we will know. A season has to play out. Look back to the Boston Celtics, who were 20-21 at one point before going on to the NBA Finals. Chemistry, how you're going to play, new faces, all of these things have to find a way to come together.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. Okoro is in the front court alongside Love. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Lopez in at center.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
And here's MP for three. And the Warriors get it back. Lopez with the block. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Here's Lopez after the made shot from MP. Over Looney. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Okoro.
You know, Lopez not known as a mid-range shooter, but he can make that shot.
Higgins outside. Curry passes to MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 8.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
To the inside, Love. And he lays it straight in.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Looney down low. Lopez covering. MP outside. Shoots the 3. Love grabs the board. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it. You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Cleveland moving it around. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Love trying to break loose. And Lopez gets it to go. He's got 6.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore.
Substitution on the court.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mitchell off the left rim and out. Warriors leading by 3. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Okoro. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at the 4-man position. And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive.
Golden State's gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line. And that sends Andrew Wiggins to the free throw line. It goes on Isaac Okoro. Raul Neto's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
MP, that's for 2. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8. 1:51 left now here in the second. Pass to Okoro. Now here's Lopez. Defended by Looney. And here's Neto outside. Warriors with the rebound.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
MP, no good.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
Now here's Wiggins. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State.
First half with a score. Your Warriors 51. The Cavaliers 34.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
We'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spot. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. That was a second look at our Mobile 1 drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Curry, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Passes it to LeVert. Down low. Kicks it out to Love for three. That shot off. The Warriors go the other way with it. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. Boy, he's made the most of it.
For three, Mitchell. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Okoro in for Karis LeVert. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
The shot by Wade, wide open, and it's off from three-point range. Some nice passing by Golden State. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cleveland ball.
Thompson, he's checked in. Talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
On the court for Cleveland, they've got Donovan Mitchell. Okoro out there with LeVert. Then there's Garland. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle.
You know, they don't have an answer for that. Robin is just exerting his will on the inside there.
Thompson outside. And there's the pass to MP. Lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from 17 points for MP. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's Curry. And here's MP for three. Offensive rebound. Lopez with the block.
You have to be a fan of how Robin Lopez refuses to give any shot a free pass. He'll block and challenge anything.
And here's MP for three. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Now, here's Okoro. Tight defense on him. Over Wiggins. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact. And he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
This guy has got great positional size at the two guard. Isaac Okoro can be challenging to guard.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Iguodala in for Klay Thompson. They grab their own miss. Kuminga throws it down.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. And Cleveland making a change here. Stevens is checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Here's Neto, guarded by Kerr. Right at the free throw line.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Mitchell is double. Back to Garland. Trying to find Rubio. He's got it now. And it's in there.
Tell you, I'm willing to settle for something on the perimeter. Rubio sticks his nose inside.
On offense, here are the Warriors. MP outside. And another three for Golden State.
And once they smell blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Love, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so here's Cleveland. Here's Rubio. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Ricky Rubio has made a career out of trying to make the guys around him better. This guy's so unselfish.
And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. The three from MP. Another three for Golden State.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
The shot's good.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide-open man there.
And the foul called on MP.
Third personal foul.
That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
At the line for 2.
And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And then
Great game tonight. You guys really dominated on offense, and you in particular couldn't miss. What was the key to your performance tonight?
Facts, man. Come on, we out here.
Uh-huh. So how did you manage to be so successful tonight?
Man, I did what I had to do. You know, we had to get this dub, man. You know, time to put up or shut up. What you think I did? I put up. Shout out to Coach for letting me roll, by the way.
You seem pretty happy with your performance.
Man, I'm just like...
I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage. Oh, I'm on the run, I'm on the run. You're gon' choose, I'm on the up. The boy and the man, you're all in one. But I used to be the one that caught the bus on the red light. I don't need transit. Only crew, no friends. When you see me, that's it. They ain't even like me last year. Now they know my face. China on the base, we be in the place. Like the K.CD. They watch me like I'm on TV. Brought this back, but I ain't got receipt. Coking up Bobby Flay when I'm on this beat, yeah. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place.
20 women on me, follow like Titanic. Sounded like Do Re Mi, like a zombie, running empty. You can see my show it to your hubby. Please don't get annoyed. You be talking like you got a point. I got hundreds in my pocket. I got hundreds from Detroit. Spend it on some things that I don't need because I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl. It's not a toy. I'm the best out. Sorry that you left out. If you thought of something opposite, then go ahead, bounce. Never care about nada. Go ahead and make me care now. Turn my feelings off and now I'm ready for my close up. Closer, closer. She be getting closer. One more step. Your relationship is over. Good to meet ya when you're coming over. Trying to put my hand around your itty bitty shoulder.
They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race.
I want to talk to you about what's going on with Othello.
What do you mean?
Word travels fast in this business.
So you want to give me a pep talk? Sorry your life's going down the toilet. Hang in there, kiddo.
Not exactly. But I'll tell you one thing, you're not going to accomplish anything by feeling sorry for yourself. Life's not fair. So what? Get over it.
You know, you have a very interesting bedside manner, might I add.
I'm not your best friend, MP. I'm not here to coddle your ego. I'm here to put the best team possible on the floor, and I can't do that if you get shipped out because you gave up.
Who said I'm giving up? I'm not allowed to be upset?
You're allowed to be upset. But you need to channel that energy in a positive way. Play like your life depends on it and make it impossible for Othello to trade you.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
All right, look, I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. I've been in this game a long time. I didn't get to where I'm at by playing games. When you're where you're at, there's a temptation to try to play things out in the press. All right, well, that might work for the top 1% of players in the league. But for everybody else, it backfires. I'm not saying you don't have that kind of talent, but it's too early in your career to pull that kind of power play. All you can do is produce, and I can help you produce. You just got to trust me.
Coach, I trust you. I just don't think I'm good enough. I mean, right now, I feel like my only choice is to get my hands dirty.
That's not who you are, MP.
No disrespect, Coach, but how do you know that? I'm only 21 years old. I don't even know who I am yet. Not fully. How do you know that's not me?
Look, I can't tell you what to do. You're your own person, and you got to make your own decisions. All I can do is give you my perspective. What you do with it, that's up to you.
I can respect that.
And I promise you, if you do this the right way, I'll do everything in my power to help you to succeed. But if you want any help with the other way, I can't do anything for you.
I hear you, Coach. That's totally fair.
Now go out there and prove Othello wrong.
Yep, stay with him, stay with him.
No way. No way.
I'm out.
Come on. Oh.
Get me.
I see you, Chris.
Oh, I'm coming in. Got you, Danny.
Get in. Oh, no, that was a horrible loss.
Game. That's game, baby. That's game.
Let's go.
1 win streak. Just end the segment here. That's a hot streak like you've never seen before.
And with With every new NBA season, Grant, it's always fun to see which players have a breakout year.
NBA, it seems like guys always have breakout years. Usually we see it with the younger players, but sometimes it's with guys who've been in the league and are now in new situations. Last year, we saw breakout seasons for Darius Garland, Jordan Poole, and Tyrese Maxey, just to name a few.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Green and Looney together inside. MP is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. MP shot is off. Now Barnes. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Sabonis can't hit. And the Warriors with possession. It's a three-point game. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Herder. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Green.
His touch from mid-range. That's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence. And with Kevin Herter, I just love the plug-in ability of him as a player. He just can play some with the ball, a little bit off the ball, a good cutter. That's a complementary skill there.
And here are the Kings now. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Herter. Three-pointer, no good. The Warriors have gone 1 for 3 so far. From deep, MP. Rebound by the Kings. And Brent with Kevin Herter, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, he can dish it around and get in there for some boards. Again, there's just so much to his game, but certainly that three-point shooting is something that Kevin relies on, as do his teammates.
MP outside. From beyond the arc, and then some.
And that's a superb pass coming from Curry that time. Just scanned the floor and found the guy for a clean look.
Outside Herter. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Herter's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Puts it up from the high post. Again, MP missing. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
The Kings leading. Barnes in the post. Looney's there. Barnes, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. Barnes against Wiggins. Here's MP. Again, MP missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Timeout called, the Warriors.
Sabonis such a huge asset to this team. Played.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. MP shot is off. And how about the impact that Sabonis has had thus far, Brent?
Well, the reliability, BA, is down there on the glass and doing the dirty work, trying to grab those boards and get some scrappy points in the paint. That's what Sabonis is all about. So he's got the entire package as an inside player.
On the floor for the Warriors, Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Dante DiVincenzo out there with MP. And it's Looney in at the center. Pass to Herder. It's Herder on the wing. The three is up. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. He's off on that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. There's 1:54 left in the second quarter. Outside Murray. Beyond the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
And we know Murray can be very efficient at the arc. And we'll see if he can keep it up against pro perimeter defenders.
Now here's Wiggins. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. MP no good. Sacramento has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Herder can't hit.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it. The Kings making a switch here. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here.
Your Kings, 37. The Warriors, 32. You all know what time it is.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Kevin Herder really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Up front, it'll be Murray and Sabonis. Kevin Herder out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Barnes in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And seems hard to believe, but it's been almost 40 years since the Kings moved to Sacramento.
And, you know, maybe they haven't hung any banners, but they've had some special players and some great seasons in that time. And they mean a lot to that community.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
That one goes. Count it.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. Sessions like that one all day. A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
MP shot is off. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Sabonis. Fires from deep. Looney grabs a miss.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Wiggins passes to Green. 2 points. That one goes. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not wasting any time here. Kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's MP. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Murray. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
Now here's Wiggins. MP, that was good. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. A moment here for an injury report.
Hey guys, Sacramento's head athletic trainer gave me an update. It appears to be a strained abdomen, hopefully nothing too serious. The question now is how it will affect certain players' roles going forward. No doubt some adjustments will have to be made.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Golden State. Timeout called. Sacramento.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And the Kings.
Substituting.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Wiseman, Andre Iguodala out there with Green. Then it's MP, and it's Jerome in at the 1. Now here's Barnes. Monk, he's open. From the top of the key, he buries it.
That's a pretty easy opportunity for a teammate, all courtesy of Harrison Barnes.
MP outside. Oh, from deep. Called in by the Kings. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
The first free throw is good.
For your Kings,
and so he's able to get 1 of 2. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
On the wing, Mitchell.
Warriors foul. James Wiseman. First personal foul.
2 shots. The first one falls.
For your Kings, Davion Mitchell.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Jerome. MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this.
Oh, I'm hearing you're thinking about staying after all.
Yeah, things got a little emotional the other day, and this is where I want to be ultimately.
Great. Well, now all we got to do is game plan.
Oh, wait. So Mila and I, we discussed, and we think we want to avoid the press in this. Just put my head down, focus, play the best basketball that I can play, because if Othello wants to trade me, he's going to be the one that looks like a clown, not me.
Okay, yeah, that is an option, but I don't think it's our best one here, man.
All right, then. Let me hear something.
Look, MP, you are a phenomenal player. I mean, you have unlimited potential, and you know I believe this, otherwise I wouldn't be here focusing all my energy on you like this. But right now, you've already got an uphill battle with the fans. And as it stands, if Othello leaks a trade rumor, you're going to have half the city dancing in the streets.
Oh, come on, man. You don't think that's just a little too extreme right now?
Research shows that sports fans are 78% more likely to dance in celebration than any other type of fan, and that includes fans of ballroom dancing. Funny enough.
Thanks, Ash.
Look, I'm not saying you do the whole good soldier routine, but, dog, to play so well that a trade is impossible without doing any maneuvering in the press, I mean, that's extremely difficult.
Impossible.
Look, why don't you just play as well as you can while trying to work the press in your favor?
Listen, I just don't want to leave anything up to chance.
MP.
Mila, I'm sorry, but it's my career. And I'm doing what I feel is right.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're doing this because you actually want to and not because you're feeling pressured.
No, I'm doing it because I feel like this is what I need to do for both of us. Trust me on this one, okay?
Okay. Then we'll do it.
All right, Rick, talk to me.
Ashley.
The goal is to get the national press to call for Othello's ouster.
Okay.
But they take their cues from the local guys.
Okay, so first step is getting the guys on the beat on our side.
Yes, that's right. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a little tricky because we can't just, come out and tell them that Othello's trying to trade you. I mean, at this point, if we do that, there'll be plenty of people in the city happy to see you go.
The key here is to make the case that Othello is a problem for the future of the franchise. That takes time, though.
All right, so walk me through it.
We start small.
Okay.
I'll set up a meeting with John Luck. You can tell him all about how Othello threw a temper tantrum over the idea of winning fans of the city.
Wait, but wouldn't doing an interview like that put me in line of fire?
Yes, which is why you'll do the interview as an anonymous source. All right, no names, just facts.
Yeah. Okay. Let everyone know that it was a PR initiative from the top down and everyone was supposed to get on board.
Oh, everyone was supposed to get on board.
Right.
Except Othello.
Exactly. So plant the seed that he's not a team player. He does things his own way, even when it's a detriment to the team.
Right.
Ooh, this sounds good, man. What's next?
I'll call John. I'll explain what you're there to talk.
I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage. I'm on the run, I'm on the run. You're gon' choose, I'm on the up. The boy and the man, you're all in one. But I used to be the one that caught the bus on the red light. I don't need transit, only crew, no friends. When you see me, that shit, they ain't even like me last year. Now they know my face, China on the page. We be in a place like the K.CD. They watch me like I'm on TV. Brought this back, but I ain't got receipt. Coking up Bobby Flay when I'm on this beat, yeah. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a bad race. If you win it first, you in last place.
20 women on me, follow like Titanic. Sounded like Do Re Mi, like a zombie, running empty. You can see my show it to your hubby. Please don't get annoyed. You be talking like you got a point. I got hundreds in my pocket. I got hundreds from Detroit. Spend it on some things that I don't need because I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl. It's not a toy. I'm the best out. Sorry that you left out. If you thought of something opposite, then go ahead, bounce. Never care about nada. Go ahead and make me care now. Turn my feelings off and now I'm ready for my close up. Close up.
It's top plays time. I'm Olivier Cedra, PA announcer for your Brooklyn Nets. This week, we're celebrating your State Farm top assists. So, do me a favor, Team 2K TV, assist me. Roll those clips.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we can see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at the four-man position.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
number 1.
MP's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. And stolen by MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Pass to Vassell on the wing. Johnson gets the 3-pointer to fall.
You got to play up on Johnson. This is why. Look at that jump.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
And the foul called on MP.
Number 1.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Johnson double team. Here's Vassell.
Gotta admire the hustle from Green. Never wants to give his guy a clean look at the basket.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two guys. We'll see how it comes out.
David, thanks for that report. Focusing on the defensive end. Greg, we'll see if they can get the stops.
Staying connected to shooters. I think if they can do that, they have a great chance to be successful.
And that's going to take great communication out on the perimeter. Expect them to switch quite a bit. Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
Looney kicks to MP. And the 3-ball is good. MP's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Vassell, and he uses the glass on the layup. And seeing Manu is a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State, leading by 5. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
Here's Jones after the made shot from MP.
Look at Devin. He's all over the rim.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total...
Substitution on the court.
.130 left here in the second. McDermott, no one around him, and it's Looney with the rebound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Josh Richardson out there with Jones. Then it's Doug McDermott. Then it's Gorgie Dan. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4. Inside. And finished off by Jang.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Looney passes to Poole. Moves back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Warriors lead by 7.
And they've been working hard on the offensive glass here in the second, and it's paying dividends. They're getting a lot of second chance points.
Goes up to the stripe. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Hey, yo, right here.
Pass to McDermott. The 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. McDermott's got 10 points.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the 3-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
MP outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And so it's the
first half with a score. Your Warriors 58. The Spurs 51. Here we go.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. For 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. And former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. They double him with Green. Right wing. Here's Sohan. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 6. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Here's Poeltl. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Poeltl's got his first basket.
Really nice work. Poeltl going to town on the weak defense down in the paint.
Curry passes to MP. Another miss by MP. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
On the wing, MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Warriors have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Collins is checked in. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
MP, that's for 2. And a great assist by Curry. That one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Johnson outside. And the 3 off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shoot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
On the court right now for the Spurs. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Sohan in at the 4 spot. San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here they come. We're calling out a free t-shirt.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Devin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He told them, we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Okay, David, thanks.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
The pass to Sohan. From deep three-point range, here's Poeltl. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Jakob Poeltl connecting in the clutch.
So they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
Number 1.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's time for t-shirts. Again, once again, give it up for your Warriors dance team.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screening.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game.
You've got to respect Steph Curry's willingness to carry the load. He never backs down from a challenge, and he will work himself to the bone, trying to provide for his team.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And so Jones nails both of them. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Dubs.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Sohan. Out to the right wing. Here's Vassell. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Sohan. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Curry deciding where to go with it. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and
Wow, you really showed out tonight. Is this the best game of your young career?
Man, I don't see it that way. You know, I've had a bunch of good games.
I spoke with Ashley, and she was clear about the ground rules for this interview.
Okay, great.
No. Frighteningly clear.
Yeah, she's just trying to protect me, man, that's all.
Right. Well, make sure to let her know that I was clear with you that this is an off-the-records interview.
Bro, it sounds like she put the fear in your heart a little bit.
Yeah, well, she knows a lot about my personal life. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. All right.
Anyway.
Interesting, but we can leave it at that.
Anyway, what I know so far is that Othello Akpem has been butting heads with people in the front office.
Yeah.
Is this correct?
Yep, 100% true.
Can you tell more about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, man. But I do have to ask you, I'm a little nervous right now. I don't usually do things like this, so just bear with me a little bit.
I promise to be a sympathetic yet journalistically impartial ear.
Great. I appreciate it. They wanted to eliminate distractions so the team could just function at its highest level, you know? With all the negative press they got for drafting me, they knew that it would continue to be a story long past it should have been. And they didn't want me or my teammates to have to answer any questions about it, man.
So this was a top-down initiative?
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, he couldn't even get on board with it, man. The entire organization had approved.
Wow, okay, so why do you think he was so against you having these interactions with the fans?
Man, maybe he's old school, and this is maybe too, like, touchy.
YMP, that's very interesting.
Yeah, I thought you might like that, man.
Well, of course.
Oh, you're here, so that can't be good.
Well, it's not bad either. Things aren't inherently good or bad. They just are as we are today.
Okay, so what's up?
So the trade rumor leaked, and Othello is escalating things.
Okay, because of the Luck article?
Almost certainly.
So what's our next move?
Well, first things first, you're wanted in the press room. Now, Nate White had this report, so you're going to want to call on him first, face this head on.
Okay, yeah, I can handle Nate.
I'm sure you can. After that, head to the office so we can talk next steps, okay? We're going to have to accelerate the plan a little bit because the rumor dropped.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Remember, you want to be here. You have nothing to hide. If the team is looking to trade you, this is the first you're hearing about it.
All right. Thanks, eh?
Yeah.
I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on my savage. No airport, but claim my baggage. I'm on the run. You're gon' choose, I'm on the up. The boy and the man, I'm all in one. But I used to be the one that caught the bus on the red light. I don't need transit, only crew, no friends. When you see me, that's it. They ain't even like me last year. Now they know my face. China on the base, we be in a place like the K.CD. On TV, brought this back, but I ain't got receipt. Cooking up Bobby play when I'm on this beat, yeah. They got me